Hello, I'm Shauna Reavers. I'm also an academic service officer here at the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Creating a master calendar is where I will be starting. You need to be aware of the deadlines for each of the programs or the program that you're interested in, more importantly. These deadlines you will find on the program information pages that Mike mentioned earlier. These deadlines include the deadline for the actual application, may be different for the deadline that you need to have your test scores in, which could also be different from the deadline you need to have your prerequisites completed by. Financial planning is a part of this process. You do not want to start a program that is a lockstep program, which means you have a set curriculum for the number of years that the program goes for. So if you have a 2-year program but you only have 1 year financial aid, that will not help you, and it's unfair to other students who might have been interested in the program and also had the financial support or means. You need to be aware of costs for books, supplies, insurance, immunization, transportation, parking, tuition, everything. We do offer our program cost estimates, which is the tuition portion of the program, here on our website. On the left-hand side there, for those who are facing the screen, there's a link in the menu that says tuition information. So this is where I've taken you. We have the 2012-2013 information chart. It's very small. You can't actually see it very well from there, but it does exist. It gives you year 1, year 2, and for programs that go into year 3 and 4, that information is there, along with the totals up here. You also have a difference. They differentiate between a resident and a non-resident. We do have a good neighbor policy with Canada where they can get resident tuition rates except for our pharmacy program. Prerequisite completion. Most, not all programs give you time to finish prerequisites after the application deadline. To find this information, you would go to the program information page that Michael mentioned earlier. It'll tell you exactly when you have, as far as month and comparative year, depending on when you're applying, when to complete those prerequisites. And you can also use the program information sheet or the program brochures that are on our website. Time limitations. Be aware that most of our programs, if not all, have a 6-year time limit for the math and science prerequisites. This means that if at the time you apply to the program, if your classes are over 6 years old, you will need a waiver or you will have needed to retake those courses. There are many ways you can request a waiver, and information on how to do that is on our website for most of our programs. If you do not see that information, feel free to email us at cphsinfo@wayne.edu. As Moira mentioned, we will plug the email address many times. There must be appropriate circumstances, which you will explain in your email, and the program directors make the decisions, which means our office will not make those decisions. We'll tell you who to email, and that person will email you back. As we mentioned before, keep copies of all of your emails. This is important because at the time that you apply, you will submit the email from the program director that stated they waived those courses for you. The application process. Here on our website, you can see the program application link right here. And then for certain programs, you also have to apply to the university, which I'll come to later. But as it says here, directly at how to apply links. So if you click on the how to apply link, you'll see that first link for the college application and also the checklist for each of the programs. We do have central application systems, as Mike mentioned, for pharmacy, which is PharmCast, physical therapy, which is PTCast, and CASPA, which is physician assistant. There is a link to each of those central application systems on our website. Otherwise, you could Google them or look them up directly. As I mentioned earlier briefly, you will need to do a university application for some of the programs. This will mean that you will need to complete the undergrad application, which can be found at admissions.wayne.edu, or the graduate application, which can be found at gradadmissions.wayne.edu. Contacting our office again, the best way to contact us is via email at cphsinfo@wayne.edu, or you can give us a call at the phone number here, 313-577-1716. You would ask to speak with the advisor of the day, and someone will come online to help you. We generally try to encourage our students to remember that these are professional programs, so you want to have a professional email address, such as your name or the fact that you're interested in a particular program. Create an applicable subject line. Please let us know why you are emailing us. If it's regarding prerequisites, please say physical therapy prerequisites, occupational therapy prerequisites, etc. Have a professional voicemail message. If you call and you do get a voicemail, please leave a professional voicemail message for the advisor of the day. Also, if we are calling you back to leave a message, please have a professional voicemail message on your end so that we know that you are a professional and serious student for our programs. Thank you for your interest and attention. Our breakout groups, which would actually be considered part 2 of this, would consist of the faculty time with the program.